Hello, Father. Any chance? You're at the coffee shop? Okay, I'm coming. We really have to talk.
Why won't Gerald do it? It's his son who's in danger, right?
He will be helping us, you'll see. He'll move Leyla away from the door at the right time. I'll go keep the cops occupied. Someone needs to go in and finish him.
I can't, okay, Uncle? You see,
I didn't ask if you could this time, son. I told you that you had to. You help me with this thing, then I'll help you with yours. Only God gives freely, son. Others expect payment. You should have thought first about how you would pay off your debts before you started gambling your money away. Since you didn't do that, here's your perfect chance. Do as I say, and I'll write off your debt. If you think that you can't do it, I'll wash my hands of you.
are you threatening me, Uncle?
I'm not threatening you. I'm giving you a chance to remove your debts, one chance. You'll kill two birds with one stone. You'll save Kareem's life by doing this, and your own by paying off your debts. Or instead, you'll both be in a world of trouble.
I'll take it off when you're not looking anyway.
But, honey, I'm not making it too tight for you. Your hair gets in your eyes otherwise.
The man can't stay in the house for more than 5 minutes.
Who?
Who do you think?
Oh. What can he do, though? He's going nuts. Come on now, dear. Go watch your cartoons a while. Mrs. Leyla took off at the crack of dawn as well.
To where?
Oh, Kennywell, you know Yunus Effendi? We visited him yesterday, and he called her and asked her to come over early in the morning. Mr. Gerald was grumbling that I had put it in her head, and he's upset.
Well, it's true. You planted it in her head.
You never know, Kenny. God is great, and you never can know what he has in store.
Welcome, my dear. Please sit.
You're going to help me, aren't you? Aren't you going to help me? This is why you called me over, isn't it?
I called you over to be sure first, my dear. The things I saw in my dream. If they are the same as the things that you saw, may God forgive me for turning my back on you before. And yet, if the Lord has shown us both the same exact dream this time, it means he took pity on you then. He has heard your prayers and saw it fit to bless you through me so that I can help you. Some types of dreams bring news from the truth in the world. You must see the truth first, and the signs it leaves for you.
God damn him for this. He said that he wouldn't, he has. He said that he wouldn't, he did, damn the bastard. Why didn't he send the DVD to the police? He sent it to the house. He sent Leyla that DVD. Thank God she didn't watch it. Erin watched it, though. She saw everything. She knows everything that happened. She walked off with the DVD, and now she won't take any of my calls.
Tell me, how much do you really trust this woman, my son?
Oh, I don't know now, Father. What kind of a question is that to ask me? I trust her. I have no other choice anyway.
It's a simple question. Do you believe she won't say anything to anyone? Can she keep a secret? Is she trustworthy or not? Tell me that right now. Stop squirming and tell me, is that a yes or a no?
No.
In that case, there's only one thing to do.
And what's that?
We need to get rid of this woman before she talks.
Dad, stop talking like that. We're not doing that.
If you don't trust her, we have two options. Either you'll have to go to jail, or we get rid of that woman instead. Understand me?
Dad, do you realize what you're saying? How is that even possible?
Are you in love? Is that what it is?
Oh, come on, Dad. What does that question have to do with what we're discussing at this moment?
Don't you
My
dare
God.
lie to me, son. If it wasn't her, who would it be? Would you have said, I won't so easily?
Mr. Ferridan?
What are you doing here?
There's something I need to discuss with Mr. Ferridan. In private. I can wait outside if you like.
No. I'm going anyway. We'll talk about this issue later, Dad.
What is it now, Mr. Mason? What do you want?
I know you were at Ethan DeLeorman's yesterday.
I was in a village. But it was as if I was looking at the world through someone else's eyes. I saw a house as I was walking away from the main village. I saw that there were railings on the windows and the curtains were drawn. But the curtain of one window was left slightly open. I looked in, and I saw a boy tied up by both hand and foot. He looked as if he were asleep. He was motionless there. His finger was in a bandage. Then suddenly, everything changed before my eyes. I saw a set of train tracks. And I heard the train coming closer. And suddenly... and suddenly, I saw an empty grave.
May God forbid. It's not, it's not for my son, right?
Don't think the worst yet. Thankfully, your son remains fine so far. That's what I feel. That grave was not dug for a child. I feel it's the harbinger of another person's death. Look, dear. Your son is being held in the village house you saw in your dreams. The village itself is close to train tracks. It's not too far from Istanbul.
I saw everything, so don't you deny it. You went to Ethan DeLeorman's house at exactly 10:20 last night, and you spoke to him in his house.
Yeah, so what? What conclusion did you draw from that?
I drew this conclusion. You're the one who hired Ethan DeLeorman and the rest of the gang. You had Kareem abducted, Mr. Ferridan.
You're on the wrong track, Mr. Mason. The wrong track. I went to Ethan's house. That's true. But not because I'm the man's boss. I went to make him talk and tell me where to find my grandson.